Morning, a bit brighter today. Well, no fog, but I've just finished putting all the sand liner into the pond, and I've even done the stream bit there. You can see there where the water runs off that field up there, just to channel the water into the pond. I've just done a final check on levels, and spot on. My care at the beginning is worth it. So you can see the whole thing now is lined with sand. So now I just need to go and get, there's a liner for the liner. So I'm going to go and get that, lay it in and start the next phase. But yeah, exciting. Oh, that was way harder than I thought. That liner is really heavy, and because it's quite cold today, well, I'm not cold now after that workout, it's not very flexible, so I found it really hard to, well, drag it into place, let alone untangle it. So anyway, I've managed to unroll it. I just need to smooth it out now. So it's in place. It's bigger than I need, but that's because I've got some other projects, so I ordered one a bit bigger than I needed, so I can use the rest for another project. But yeah, at least it's in place now. I just need to smooth it all out, get it as neat, as smooth as possible, and then I put that white liner back on top, so it's protected top and bottom, and then I put soil in and rocks down in the middle section to create habitat. And then I can start putting water in the base, and then gradually you work your way up as the water fills and stretches everything out. My goodness, that was some workout, it really was. So there's the liner on top of the liner, and you can see in the middle that is an old bit of really thick liner that was already in what must have been a pond here at some point, a small one. And I'm putting that right at the base because that's where I'm going to build some habitat at the base of the pond. So basically now I'm going to get some rocks, some soil, and build like a sort of habitat that creatures can go and hibernate in. And that's quite important, to create that extra habitat within your pond if you can. And then I'm going to cover a lot of this with soil, and then I'll start filling it up. Get in there. And then I'll need to tackle the stream bit, but I'll need to do that separately. So now what I'm trying to do is to basically create habitat within this pond before I start filling it. So I've put some rocks at the bottom and tried to create little crevices and pack them down with soil so that invertebrates have places to go, and for like hibernating frogs and things like that. And then round the edge now, I'm lucky, it is a quarry here, so I've got a lot of stone on site. So what I'm doing now is basically using all this stone to start creating edges. And all these edges have little nooks and crannies and places for stuff to hide, and that's really good for planting, and it looks natural then, and really good for invertebrates and things to hide in and create lots of different levels of habitat. So I've created shelves, so there's not only different depths of water, but there's habitat within each of those depths, and the more different habitats you can create within your pond, the more variety of species you're going to have. So you can see I'm just starting to go around the edges now, put rocks in, pack them round with the subsoil that I've dug out. I don't want to put too much rich soil in there because obviously it's going to affect the water. And then I'm also going to get some gravel and some pebbles, and then I'll finish off with those towards the end. But I'm nearly ready to start putting some water in the bottom just to start stretching all that liner out so I can see where it's going to sit. Starting to run out of light now, but let me show you what I've done. So all over this back section I've covered with rocks, and along that top section there, and then down here, it may look a bit weird here but I've done rocks all along there, and then this pit here I'm going to have gravel and pebbles, so those rocks will sort of stop them sliding down into the pond. I haven't even started the waterfall bit yet because I've got to carry rocks from various parts of the garden and then do them all the way up there, up that section there. But I think that's going to have to be tomorrow. So I'm just topping it up a little bit more, mainly because I'm impatient and I can't wait to see water in it. So I'm just going to top it up to probably that first line of rocks, and then tomorrow I'll get some gravel and finish off the stream, the edges, put some gravel in, and then top it up a bit more. But good day's work. And the weather's held, and tomorrow is meant to be sun as well. That'd be a luxury. Good stuff.